In the shimmering canals of 18th century Venice, a child was born who would redefine the art of living. Giacomo Casanova was born in 1725 to parents who were lowly theater actors, placing him at the bottom of the social ladder. Despite his humble origins, young Giacomo possessed an intellect that could not be contained by his status. He was a polymath who studied law, medicine, and philosophy, eventually earning a doctorate at the age of 17. But Venice was a city of masks and secrets, a place where appearance was everything. Casanova understood that to conquer the world, he first had to conquer the minds of the elite. He used his vast knowledge and quick wit to charm his way into the most exclusive salons of Europe. For Casanova, seduction was not merely physical, it was a complex intellectual game. He treated every woman as a unique mystery to be solved, giving them the attention they lacked in their arranged marriages. His plan was simple: make every person feel like the center of the universe, while he remained the star of the show. His life was a whirlwind of travel, moving from the courts of Paris to the palaces of St. Petersburg. He met the greatest minds of his time, including Voltaire and Benjamin Franklin, debating the future of humanity. But his scandalous lifestyle and gambling debts often made him a target of the law. In 1755, he was arrested by the Venetian Inquisition and thrown into the notorious Lead Chambers prison. No one had ever escaped from the Piombi, but Casanova was not an ordinary man. With incredible patience and a sharpened iron bolt, he dug a hole through the ceiling over many months. On a dark, moonless night, he climbed onto the lead roof of the Doge's palace, risking his life for freedom. His daring escape became a sensation, cementing his reputation as a man who could defy any boundary. Casanova believed that love was the most powerful force in the universe, worth more than any title or fortune. He was a master of conversation, knowing exactly when to speak and when to listen with intense devotion. He never forced his affections, he invited others to join him in a dance of mutual pleasure. His conquests were not trophies, but chapters in a long book of human connection. He often helped the women he loved, using his influence to secure their futures even after his departure. As age began to catch up with him, the legendary lover found himself alone and fading from the spotlight. He spent his final years as a librarian in a remote castle in Bohemia, far from the glamour of Venice. To combat his loneliness and boredom, he began to write the story of his life. History of My Life became one of the most honest and detailed memoirs ever written. He didn't just record his romances, he chronicled the customs, politics, and culture of an entire century. He died in 1798, leaving behind a legacy that would be misunderstood for centuries. Today, the name Casanova is synonymous with a womanizer, but the reality was much deeper. Historians now view him as a brilliant observer of the human condition during the Enlightenment. He was a man who lived by his own rules, in a world that demanded conformity. His life teaches us about the power of self-invention and the importance of intellectual curiosity. Casanova was not just a hunter, he was a bridge between the old aristocratic world and the new age of the individual. He possessed a rare ability to find beauty in every soul he encountered. His memoirs remain a vital primary source for understanding the social fabric of pre-revolutionary Europe. He was a survivor who could navigate any crisis with a smile and a clever remark. His charm was not a magic spell, but the result of a deep understanding of human psychology. He lived more in one lifetime than most people could in 10, embracing every experience with passion. Casanova's story is a reminder that we are the authors of our own destiny. In the end, what remains is not the count of his lovers, but the depth of his spirit. He was a man of the world, for the world, belonging to no single nation. His wit continues to echo through the corridors of history, challenging our views on morality and pleasure. He proved that words are the most effective weapons in the arsenal of a gentleman. Every time we seek adventure or true connection, we walk in the footsteps of Giacomo Casanova. He remains an enigma, a man who wore many masks but perhaps never showed his true face. His legacy is a complex tapestry of scandal, genius, and a relentless pursuit of freedom. We remember him not for how he died, but for how vibrantly he lived. So let us look beyond the myth and find the man who dared to live a life with no limits. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the extraordinary life of the ultimate architect of seduction.